Hey guys, this is HBK Grant making a video about the Master Rank 26 test today. So lately I haven't been producing as much content as I used to. It was because of some stuff going on, and then there was work and all that kind of stuff. So we have been streaming on Twitch, if you guys haven't noticed about that, but there was a lot of stuff, so that because of that it kind of like came in and I was not able to make a little bit of content that I used to. Now we're going to try to get back on track, and hopefully I can produce as much as content as I was doing previously. Without further ado, let's get down to business. So today's video, just like I said earlier, it will be about the Master Rank 26 test on Warframe. So it is kind of like a similar test to Master Rank 23. So if you guys have already done that, or if you haven't, I will share a link below. You can check it out. So it is kind of like a moving interceptor type mission. So like it's like an interception, but if it's like moving around, so you just have to stay in the ring while it's moving around, and you gotta just like hack it until it's like 100%. Now a lot of people have different ideas, or like that's the best part about Warframe. Like you have like so many Warframes to choose from to do whichever thing that you want to do with. So but the best ones in my opinion would be like either Rhino, either Loki, Limbo, or Neza, because they have like this armor stuff going on and everything like that. Plus it's a lot easier to just get it done rather than focusing on killing the enemies. So in this one, however, unlike the Master Rank 23, where like the interceptors are just like going in one direction or something like that, or on the floor, here you will have them like going up and down and everything like that. So I will show you guys like my build, I guess. So I'll show you my build for the Master Rank 26 test. It's kind of like the similar build I had for my Master Rank 23. So if you guys want to check out, almost going to be the similar build. Honestly, you don't need the augments and everything like that. The most important thing that you need over here is actually your duration, because the duration will help you in achieving that maximum invisibility, which is about 30 seconds. The reason why I prefer Loki over like all the other Warframes, so for the missions like these ones, is because of the sprint speed. It is actually a lot faster. Like people would argue with me, or like my debate, like, hey, Neza is faster than Loki, but why not? So well, with Loki you actually get to be invisible. That's why it's like no focus of enemies are on you. And then secondly, like with Neza you have a shield, but like then it's like fast, but then it's kind of like, you know, like you kind of drift off when you like start like jump or bullet jump or like are running. So it kind of makes it a little bit difficult to control. Whereas with Loki, it's like so balanced that it is like a piece of cake. So I will show you guys as it's going on. So you guys can see the build over here. You don't need a big build like this one. You just need like as much as duration as possible. For that one, you just need a prime continuity. If you have a constitution, that's fine. If not, that's fine, okay. And then other than that, you just need a narrow-minded. So like if you have just these three mods, you could just chuck on like vitality and stuff like that, and it will be all over. Like it's honestly, it's so easy. So once you're at the relay, you're just going to do fast travel and go to Cephalon Cimeris. When you're at the Cephalon Cimeris, you could actually see all the Master Rank tests from 1 all the way to 26, and whenever the 27th will be released, and you can actually come here and access them from here. So we're going to go into the Master Rank 26 test. Now once you're here, you guys can see this is like the interception thing that I was talking about. It's called like the mobile control points, or the inceptors. That's what I call them actually. You just stay inside them until they reach 100%. Now one thing I do is I throw down a lot of energy pads, like, well, enough to like just get me a little bit of level. And then the second thing I could do here is throw down a decoy, and so that way all the enemies can like go and attract them. And the third thing is that like I try to do the ones on the top first. The reason why is because like it's a lot easier to control to do the top ones first, because it will save you a lot of time. Because if you do the other ones, like you will kind of like lose a lot of time doing the ones on the bottom, because you have to figure out how to do these ones on the bottom, on the top ones first, because they're a little bit trickier, as you guys can see, than the ones on the top. So this one actually was almost done, but I ended up messing it up a little bit. So even just a little mess, you lose like a lot of time. So as you guys can see, you have to be really careful, especially when they're going up and down. So like now we're gonna go for the second one that was over here. Let's see where they're at. So they are, that's one coming right here. So just make sure you try to do the ones on the top. We still have like a lot more time. We have like 3 minutes and 44 seconds. So just make sure that you know like where they're going, because it makes it life a lot easier. And as you guys can see, like they take a little bit of time when they're like going up and down. So from there you could either use your gliding, or you could use your like X button to hold off while they're running around. So just keep an eye on for that one. So as you guys can see, you have to be really careful with what you do. Otherwise, like it will kind of like mess up the whole thing. But doing the top part is a lot easier. As you guys can see, we're still at like 3 minutes and 10 seconds. The reason why I would not recommend doing like limbo or like rhino or something like that is because like all the enemies will keep like coming at you, and then you will have to like fend off. Like you can kill them, it's not a problem, but why do that when you can just like move them aside and then just get this whole thing going on. So that's all you probably have to do. So over here, as you guys can see, we're just gonna keep going just like this, and we still have like 2 minutes and 33 seconds left, which is a lot of time. So just make sure you're doing the top part. That's it. That's all you gotta do. And once the top one's done, you can go to the ones in the bottom. You can also throw down decoys and stuff like that just to throw off the enemies. So that way they're all focused on that, and it makes your life a lot easier to do this. And as you guys can see, we're on the second last one right now. So just make sure, like with Loki a little bit, I am actually attempting this test after like, I don't know, almost like a month. But it's just like on my first time or try, you could say like it's a lot easier to do it. That's how easy it is. We still got like 145, so do not panic if like even one of them is like giving you a little bit of a hard time. Do practice, because there's an option where you can practice more. It's kind of like similar to Mastery Rank 23, so you can actually test yourself on the Mastery Rank 23 and see how you scale over there, and then you can come over here. We had about 1 minute and 25 seconds to spare, and this is like me doing this like after a month. So but with a little bit of practice, just do it like 2-3 times, you should be able to do it. So that is pretty much it for the Mastery Rank 26 test. Thank you so much guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, any comments, you can leave it in the comment section below. I would appreciate you guys hitting that subscribe button and hitting that like button. We are trying to reach the 2,500 sub mark so we can apply for Warframe partnership, and we are only like 129 or 130 subs away. So please share with your communities as well, so we can flourish as a community all together. Once again, thank you so much guys for watching. This is HBK Grant signing out. Had a great one guys. Take it easy.